Okay, welcome guys to another video. We got Gabriel here today. That's come all the way from Peckham.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do a mock test now. We are at Southall Test Center. So that's very close to the test center that you have in Morden.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your driving been so far?
I think I'm just getting used to this car, but I think I've got the hand of it now.
Yeah.
I should be able to.
Who you been learning with?
I've
so
just
far?
been learning with family and friends
Okay.
and some instructors, so I've got a bit of experience, but
Yeah, so
I'm
you
not
done just
fully
basically
set.
just a couple of professional lessons.
Yeah.
And apart from that, you basically done with parents and family.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel with the driving? From 0 to 10, where would you say you're?
Probably about a 6.
A 6.
6.5, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna do a mock test. I'm gonna find out if that's the actual score, yeah?
Okay.
So
Perfect.
just before we go, I'm gonna ask you one question about the car. How would you know that your signals light are working correctly?
So I'll turn the signal on and I'll come to the front
And?
and see if it's blinking.
Okay. What's the easier way to do it? Like you don't wanna just put every signal on. There's an easier way to do it when all the signals gonna be on.
Put the hazards on.
Yeah, that's it. So you put the hazard on and you walk around. Okay, now when you're ready, let's move off.
Okay. Check all the mirrors. Blind spot seems to be empty, so I'm going to start the engine, take the handbrake off, double check mirrors and blind spots. I'm going to indicate right to set off, put it in first, and it should be alright. Oh, starting on a hill. So you're going to tell me to go left or right? Or?
Yes, I'll give you the direction. We're gonna go right at the end of the road, yeah?
Okay.
At this mini roundabout, we're gonna go left, yeah?
Okay. Okay, I don't want to reverse into the roundabout, so I'll have to reverse a little bit.
I'm gonna help it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna push it down. Okay, start
Pushing
coming
down.
back.
Okay, check mirrors,
coming,
blind
keep coming.
spot.
Try to keep your wheel straight. Keep coming back. Keep coming, keep coming.
Okay.
That should be enough for them. This is Southall for you, man. Okay, try to wait here. See what happens. Not really a great way to start your mock test, is it? Could you pull up on the left just in front of the white Beamer?
Sure.
Don't worry about the driveways.
Check mirror.
This is fine. Okay, let's move off when you're ready.
Okay. Check mirror, indicate right. Wait for the star to come. All good.
At the end of this road, we're gonna go left.
Okay. So here should be a 30.
That's your road, yeah? Come a bit more left.
Oh, so. Oh no, it's a 20 down here.
We're gonna take the next road on the right.
Okay.
Just here. We're gonna take the next road on the right, yeah?
Okay. Check mirror. Slow down. Going to first. So I'll pull up. Oh, he's gonna let me go. Right. He's going right.
Are you saving up for a car after you pass?
Yeah, I was thinking of options actually. A lot of people were telling me because you live in London and everything's so expensive for the first couple of years, you just want to get a Toyota Yaris or a Nissan Micra or something like that, just to get the insurance down.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was thinking of a Vauxhall Insignia, if you know that car.
Yeah, it's quite a big car though, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't even know if I'd be able to get insured there. It's really smooth, this car though.
Yes.
What year is this? 2022?
21.
So do you think the Vauxhall Insignia is a bad idea?
I'm not a big fan of Vauxhalls.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Careful there with the van there. At the end of this road, we're gonna go left.
Let's go to go.
Do you enjoy driving?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
That's good.
I'm not like this though.
Yeah, not like this.
But that's why I have to practice this.
At the mini roundabout, we're gonna go second exit. At the end of this road, we're gonna go left.
I didn't want to make any cars break, so I tried to wait for the best opportunity.
Okay, look further down, we're gonna come to a big roundabout,
Okay.
and we're gonna go for third exit right here.
Okay.
So going for Central London, Wembley, A40.
You said the third exit?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to indicate there. Oh, crap.
Okay, let's just keep going around. Signal right again. Stick to this lane. Stay in the middle lane, yeah?
Okay.
Now signal right, and we're gonna just go around to the third exit. Signal right, not this exit, yeah? Just going back around. But stick to the middle lane. Gonna need the middle lane. Let's stick to this lane. Stay in there. That's the exit we're coming up to. And then we're gonna keep left at the fork, yeah?
Left at
Yeah,
the...
just keep left. Just keep left here, yeah? I'm gonna go left at the end.
That's definitely something I need to work
You
on.
need to slow down more, slow down more, slow down more. Could you pull up on the right behind that car? Don't worry about the driveways. Okay, that's fine. Now I would like you to reverse back 2 car lengths, keeping it close with the curb, yeah.
Okay. So you can't lengths, around there.
A little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Let's move off when you're ready.
Okay. Check all the mirrors. Indicate left.
We're gonna take the next road on the left.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go left at the end of the road. Could you pull up on the left and you're safe?
Okay.
It's fine. Okay, let's move off when you're ready. And then we're gonna go right again, yeah? Third exit. This
Okay.
time is gonna be for Oxford, Uxbridge.
Okay.
Look at the board. Right. I mean, third exit right, yeah?
Okay.
And then we're gonna take the first road on the left. Careful here. And take the next road on the right.
Okay. Go straight.
Mm-hmm. When it's safe to do so, can you show me how to open and close your window?
Okay. Just my one.
Yeah. That's fine. At the end of the road, we're gonna go right. Whoa, that was way too fast. We're gonna go first exit for Southall.
Okay. So left.
Yes. What do you think about bikes?
What, the moped?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Would you ever get one?
I've been driving a moped actually, delivery.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
I've done that a
I know.
lot. I've done
I know
that
how
for
it
like
feels.
2 years, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. But then I ended up doing my full license.
Does your insurance go cheaper when you drive a moped?
Moped, yes, it's cheaper, definitely.
No, like, if you've driven a moped in the past, will your car insurance go cheaper,
No,
you think?
no, it doesn't.
No.
There might be some companies that take the no-claim bonus of the bike into cars.
Is there one best company for insurance, or is it just whatever's cheaper for you?
Well, there is obviously, depending on what you need and what you want, we're gonna go left here, yeah? But obviously, given the prices, you should just go for what's cheaper. But do at least what the minimum requirement is, which is getting third-party insurance. And then it's up to you if you need the breakdown cover or if you're going abroad and stuff like that. Those are extras, basically.
Right.
We're gonna take the next road on the right. It's just here. Now we're gonna go left here.
Okay.
Let's just pull up on the left anyway, just by this black pole,
Okay.
along with the curb. Okay, this is fine. Let's secure the car, cancel the signal, and that's the end of your mock test. How do you think it went?
I think I definitely got some things to improve on in that roundabout. Cancel it just there. I didn't cancel the indicator. I feel like I was boosting and then slowing down for the curbs instead of just surfing a bit, instead of like just going at a steady pace.
But if you go in chronological order, so starting from here, do you think any issues when we had to reverse?
Reverse.
You know, just at the mini roundabout in the start.
Oh yeah, I think
would there be any?
I should have known how to reverse.
No, don't worry about that.
before as
But
well.
was there any of that fault?
It wasn't my fault. I should have reversed.
No. We reversed it. That's something that normally shouldn't be happening, but happens. If the examiner is good, they might try to help you reverse back a little bit, because obviously you can't just be there, sitting there the whole, and the situation is stuck now. So
Right.
they'll try to help you a little bit, and because you go roundabout just in the back. So you'll need to reverse back. Otherwise, no one's gonna move. Yeah. But there's no fault there. You handle it well. But
The roundabout was a big fault.
there's a roundabout. But apart
Serious
from that, what do you think?
I think I failed because of too many faults.
Okay. So you know when we pulled up in front of the white beamer,
Yeah.
so you need to pull in front of it. You don't want to get very close.
But yeah, I got too close.
Yeah, you got too close, and when you're moving off, your bonnet is very close to the car. Yeah.
Right.
So what they want you to do is to pull up in front of it, but they tell you one car away. So they tell
Right.
you to stop a little bit earlier, but just
Okay.
rolled more forward, ended up quite close. Yeah.
Right.
So that's a serious fault because you're way too close to the car.
Right.
If you end up that close, it would be better and safer. Reverse back a little bit straight, check all around, and then move off. Yeah,
Right.
you don't want to move off from that position.
Yeah.
That's way too close. Yeah.
Right.
And so then after that, we just kept going, and then later on, you got a meeting situation where there was a car coming, and then you signaled left and you went into the gap. Do you remember? When you
Not-
signaled and went in the left?
What, to let them pass?
Yes. By that point, I had to grab your wheel because you got very close to the van on the left.
Right.
And it was safer if you just stopped there and let them go around you, rather than you going into the gap for them.
Okay.
It was very close. And again, you were very close to the car in front. That was almost touching, like you were just centimeters away from it, yeah?
Right.
So that goes under clearance.
What's clearance?
When you're too close to vehicles or objects.
Right.
Yeah. So
I can't
with meeting
remember
situations,
that situation, but
meeting situation, you're safer to stop earlier and away
I
from
think
cars.
when it was a tiny space and I tried
Yep.
to pull in, right?
Yep,
So
yeah.
I
And at that
shouldn't
point,
have-
you should have been just stay in the middle,
Right.
let him go around you. Yeah,
Right.
it's safer. Now at the roundabout, what happened?
At the roundabout, it was hard to figure out which lane was what, and I should have stayed in the right lane.
Yeah,
or
but
the
look,
left lane.
I did try to help you, give you a couple of clues,
Yeah.
because I repeated that we're going right. And as you're approaching the roundabout, there's a couple of signs that tell you. So one is obviously the big roundabout. So you have the planning board,
Right.
and you know the right is 3 o'clock. And then after that, there's a green board telling you the arrows
Right.
of the lanes.
So it was only the left lane that I
So
should have
it was
gone.
no. So as you're approaching, you need to keep the right lane,
Right.
and then the rest is a spiral. So once you go right, you keep right lane. That's gonna eventually become middle, and then eventually become left, and then you take the exit.
Right.
What you did is you just kept changing lane on the right.
Right.
So you were in the right lane, you just kept going right again, and then right again.
Right.
So then it was safer for us to just go around again. Then once we came back, then you were done it correctly. But even when we came back around, at one point, it was green, and you're still waiting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a car from your
I
right
saw
just
that.
coming.
Yeah.
So that comes under hesitation. So as soon as it's green, you need to start moving.
Right.
Yeah. Now the second time we're coming around the roundabout, you started in the middle lane. The middle lane has the arrow that says straight, so you can't go right from the middle lane.
Yeah.
But as you're going, you realize that you're in the wrong lane. You try to change the lane, but as you're changing it, you're not checking your mirror, yeah?
Right.
And you need to signal. Let other people know that you're changing lane. So yes, you can try to fix it, but do it correctly. So check your mirrors, signal, and then you move.
Right.
And as you're going out, you want to signal left. Let people know that you're going out. And as soon as you went there, you started speeding up. But we need to go left, yeah? So once you're in a new road, first check your mirror. Be correct in the
Yeah, I
position.
thought- 'cause I
Because you were
saw-
over the 2 lanes, yeah?
Yeah. I saw 40, and then I thought we're going straight.
Yes, but always first be in the correct position, take your time, check your mirrors, and then you start building up speed, yeah? There's no rush. Yeah.
Right.
But again, now that you told me that you drive a moped, it all makes sense. Because
Right.
normally on the moped, that's how, in terms of clearance and in terms of speed, that's how normally we drive. That because
So
it's,
would that be
it's
a
much
ma-
more easier to brake on the moped.
Yeah.
You can just use the brake, and basically you're much more smaller vehicle.
Right.
So going into gaps, that's an instinct for you. But with
Right.
the car is much bigger, yeah. So you don't want to go into smaller gaps.
Right.
So keep it more.
Would that be a fault as well, going too fast on these narrow roads?
Going at speed is not itself a fault, but you having to now go fast,
putting yourself
and
in
then
a
you're going
situation.
speed bumps, you're braking a lot, and then there's cars behind you. So
Yeah.
every time you're just putting yourself into a situation where potentially, because of the speed, you could do something wrong.
Right.
Yeah, it could be either that you end up in the wrong gap. So say for example, if you're approaching here, yeah, what you would do, you would get very close to the car and then wait. Whereas it's safer for you to just stay at least one car away, wait for them to go, then you move.
Right.
The closer you get, the harder it's gonna be to move out. Yeah, and even your visibility is gonna be less.
Right.
But what you need to do is basically just be less in a rush. Remember, you don't need to be anywhere in the test. What you need to think is that you're just driving the examiner around.
Right.
You don't need to be. It's not a start and finish. Yeah, you're just driving them around. The whole test is basically done in a relaxed and calm manner. Yeah.
I could
You know
feel
what you're
myself
doing.
rushing a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. You're checking your mirror at some points is very good. You're checking everything, but sometimes I just feel like you're in a rush. Like you need to be somewhere.
Right.
That's something you need to fix. If this was the test, unfortunately, you wouldn't be passing.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's the end of your mock test, and that's the end of the video. And we'll see how your test goes. Let me know how it goes. We are all curious, yeah.